Yo, I am currently on about day 180 of NoFap, no porn, going strong, feeling good. This is actually the second longest streak of NoFap that I've had. How are all of you doing on your NoFap semen retention or porn addiction recovery journeys? Comment below, I'm curious. I just want to share with you a very quick tip in this video that helps with handling urges, helps with kind of the mental side of handling urges, and this is something I've shared with some of my clients. When you have an urge and you're I don't know, feeling bad and you just really want to look at porn, you really want to escape your reality, and you know you're so close to looking at porn, do a visualization of how you would feel if you actually gave into that urge to look at porn. Just imagine and do a visualization that you did give into the porn, and let's say you looked at you binged, or let's say you looked at porn for an hour or two and you ejaculated, and you probably go in for round two, and just imagine how you'd feel. All the lack of control and lack of power over yourself, not feeling like a man, feeling like this drained little boy, lack of energy, probably shame and guilt over the degenerate porn you're looking at, and how many times you've relapsed in the past, and here you are again. Really imagine how that would feel and tap into that. And it's powerful because once you kind of feel those negative emotions before the relapse actually happens, that can save you from actually going through the act, because you're like, fuck no, I know where this leads, and I'm not going to do that. And then the next thing you do is, after you do that negative visualization while you have the urge, is to do a positive visualization. Now imagine yourself waking up the next day and remembering how you had that urge for porn, but you dug deep down and had the strength to overcome that urge and have discipline and strength of yourself, and how fucking good that would feel. You're like, hey, I'm a man who has control over his cock. And then, think about how you'd feel. That's the worst feeling, like if you relapse to porn and then wake up the next day and you realize, oh, that actually did happen, I relapsed to porn, and it's a shitty feeling. So imagine waking up the next morning having power over your cock, and that you had the self-discipline to be the person that you want to be. And then imagine yourself being on like a 100-day streak of not jerking off and not looking at porn, and how that would feel. How honorable that would feel, how much energy and self-respect and confidence and love and high spiritual vibrations you'd feel. And then keep going with this visualization. How would you feel if just everything worked out well in your life? Imagine how your health would be. Imagine how your career or business or professional life would be. Imagine what your love life could be. Imagine yourself with some beautiful girl in an amazing relationship. Really tap into this fantasy. What if everything could go right? What would my life look like? And really tap into that. And then see, once you play out that kind of negative nightmare scenario of you going through your relapse and kind of tapping into that, and then finishing with this really dreamlike, heaven-like, positive visualization of what your life could be like, and the type of person you could become, that just helps so much snap you out of wanting to be a little boy and escaping your life through porn, because it shows where that will lead to, and then it makes this huge gap. It's like, this is where I'll be if I continue this porn habit pattern, but this is where I can be if I stay strong, and stay strong consistently over time. So it's just a mental exercise of fortitude when you're under siege with the porn urge. Negative and positive visualizations when you're having an urge, very powerful. I hope this helped. Give this video a like, comment down below. Also, shout out to my friend's book, The Gentleman's Guide to Carezza Sex, a book about spiritual semen retention sex. Awesome book. I wrote the foreword. I talked about it in my previous video. If you didn't see it, I'll put a link to the video up here somewhere, and I'll put a link to the book in the pinned comment in that video as well. I highly recommend you to check it out. A huge shout out to my Patreons. I really appreciate the support. It really means a lot to me, and I hope everyone's doing well. Sending you guys my best wishes, and let's all fucking become the best versions of ourselves. Life is beautiful, and have a great rest of your day. Peace.